Today's video is sponsored by Boxu, a monthly premium subscription box of Japanese snacks delivered straight to your door. Use code NERDYCRAFTER10 for 10% off. That's up to $44 discount. Hey Greens, welcome to Cash or Trash. Today's episode, I am going to be calling it, I have no idea what's going on, but that doesn't stop me. Japan Edition. For those of you who don't know Cash or Trash, in this show, I review multiple craft kits, in this case, one craft kit to make sure that it's worth your money and doesn't go
in the trash.
Today I come to you with a Japanese craft box, and I thought I knew what I ordered, but obviously I'm not quite sure what's going on. This kit cost me $13.50 more or less. And when I ordered it, I thought to myself,
that is a really cheap 3D pen for $13.50. I wonder how good could it be?
But I don't think that's what it is.
I say skeptically.
If we look at the box, it says 3D Dream Arts Pen. Crystal Light Setup. Upon first inspection, it looks super glowy, really pretty, and it feels like a really cute way to make decoration. I mean, I saw unicorns, and a dragon, and heck, a carousel. And even on the side of the box, we can see that the carousel seems, it seems like you make the creation, you put it on the light, and you get 3 different kinds of light, and maybe music? I think that's what that symbol means. I think we get music, but I don't know. I don't know anything. If you're confused, wait until you see me. And then once we turn the box around, my confusion goes from this level to this much. Quite a bit of confusion. Because it seems like we're getting molds. I really thought we were getting 3D pens, but maybe we're actually getting gel? Because next to the molds, it looks like we're getting a UV light? I don't know. I buy things and then I don't know. If you're wondering where I got this from, it's from Amazon Japan. They've actually opened up shipping internationally. So if you're interested, I'll leave information for that below. By the way, for those of you new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, otherwise I will wave a sharp pointy thing at you. I need to sharpen it more though, because you Grains they're not listening. Click on all notifications while you're there. Also, let me know in the comment section below, have you used a 3D pen before? And if you have, what's your experience with it? And if you haven't, why haven't you yet? The last experience I had with a 3D pen was okay. It was okay. All right, without further delay, let's see what we get inside. Here's what we get inside. 3 colors of what I'm assuming is some kind of gel. Blue, yellow, and orange. Piping tips. We also get a mold, which I thought was really interesting because from the front of the box, I really thought that for some reason the dragon would already be made and then I would have to just make the wings. But from the looks of this, we are making the entire dragon, the whole 3D thing, into pieces. Same goes for the other characters. I'm just not quite sure where the wings go, but I guess we'll find out. Next thing we have, I believe this is the stand for the things to illuminate, maybe even music, I'm not sure. I'm really hoping it already comes with the batteries because, oh no. It seems to take a really special kind. I don't want to get out of the house. I don't want to, so please let this be included. All right, let's turn it on and no. Maybe it needs to feel the finger? Maybe it needs to feel the pressure. Oh, there we are. Okay, so it seems like it's pressure activated because it is changing colors. Really cute. And you don't seem to have control over the colors. So I guess it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
A flashlight, which I'm guessing is probably either UV or LED. And of course, this will not have the batteries. It feels too light. Yeah, I didn't think so. That's okay. I come equipped with batteries. Get your mind out of the gutter. We also seem to get inserts. So that way if we want to make the eyes or the nose or different decorations inside the bezels. This is starting to remind me very much so of resin crafting. For those of you who don't know, resin crafting is a liquid that is pretty transparent. If you let it harden, it becomes kind of like a plasticky glass. I've made so many cool things and water effects with resin, so I'm curious. This is interesting. Now I'm suddenly very skeptical because what else other than resin will harden with a flashlight? And that's safe for beginners and chills. not sure. We also get a guide of how to put things together, warning. And then we also get the instruction, we also get the instruction sheet, which is quite, it's quite big. And they also provided us with a plastic mat, I guess, to get creative. English, don't make me stutter. I'm trying so hard here. English, stop flying around my head. Come here, we're gonna catch you today. That's it right there. Good English. We're gonna speak so well today. And gotcha, I'm gonna eat it now. I feel like I can enunciate. So I'm really excited to try this mat in order to try and make, did I say try twice? I'm supposed to have variety of English. What's going on? I don't even know what's going on anymore. So I'm guessing what I caught was probably not English. We're gonna speak so well today. And gotcha, I'm gonna eat it now. Oh, you are so deceptive, English. I'll see you. I'm not even gonna try to get you. Just go away. I give up. So the idea is we should be able to make the dragon wings and extra accessories from this area here. But first, time for batteries. Ah, dang it. Oh no, it's the wrong size. And we're going to turn the lights on. Let's see. Yes. So as you can see here, it really does feel like a UV light, kind of like what I use with UV resin. So as you can see, this is the one I use for UV resin crafting, and this one has 5 lights, whereas this one has 12, I think. And you can see it kind of gives off the same light. Suddenly I am really excited because I have no idea what this is made of for it to actually harden with light. So I am hopeful. My hopes and dreams are not just down here, but they are up here. That's quite a bit. And if the Japanese kit doesn't deliver what I want, you know what it does? It would break up my heart. I don't want Japanese kits to break up my heart.
So it better work.
And I think we should do our first experiment on this loose leaf just to have an idea of how long it takes to actually harden. Let's go ahead and make a yellow heart. So, oh, hello, glitter. This is way shinier than I expected. I thought it would just be a clear yellow, but obviously not. All right. Oh yeah, it's the other way around. It's Asian. All right, so first impression, let's do the squeezies. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, that smells funky. Okay, I feel the air. Oh, that is really hard to squeeze. I feel like the nozzle is probably blocked, which means time to take things in my own hand. Will it fail? Probably, because you shouldn't give me things if they're delicate. I tend to ruin things. All right, let's give it a second try and squeeze. Oh, looks like there's a lot of air in here. Is there anything in here? All right, let's squeeze again. This is really hard to squeeze out. That is not okay. Am I supposed to warm this? No. All right, so after leaving it down this way so that gravity does its job for a few minutes, I think it should work now. It feels like its belly over here is quite full. And let's squeeze. Yeah, there you go. Control on this thing is not as easy as it seems, which is it's going to mean that the projects are going to be challenging. This is supposed to be a heart. It's not a heart. Okay, let me work extra hard to get this going. I think that's pretty decent. And now for the moment of truth, I have no idea how long we should keep it there because even the instructions don't give us a specific number. So I'm going to shine it for, let's say 30 seconds and see what happens. And now we have to harden underneath.
A few moments later.
So here we are 30 seconds later on top and at the bottom. That's what he's...
Stop it. Get some help.
But it is, as you can see, kind of sticky. So let's try a little longer. It just smells like plastic, but not a terrible plastic. It almost has a sweet scent to it.
2 very boring minutes later.
So here it is after shining an extra 2 minutes on each side, and it's still kind of sticky. It has this weird stickiness about it. I mean, look. That's weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. Now I'm really curious if my light will work. So let's try that again. So this time I'm just going to make a circle and we're going to shine it for about 30 seconds. Let's see if giving it more juice will actually make a difference.
A few moments later.
And from the bottom. All right, so time to see. Oh, it's still a little sticky, but not as bad. And it took only 30 seconds. Interesting. So the first official project I want to try is the one that shows that this liquid is absolutely transparent. So it's basically an egg type aquarium. And I'm pretty curious to know whether or not this is really going to be this transparent. If we look at the yellow, we see that it is glittery. The orange one is also glittery. However, the blue one is not. So we're going to have to use this one. According to the instructions, when we fill up these molds, they shouldn't be full to the brim. They should actually be hollow. Hollow. Not hollow. I'm not talking about this pretty hollow. I'm talking about hollow. Now that word doesn't make sense anymore. So I went ahead and filled up the egg shape, and now it's time to insert our fish. There's something a little fishy about this kit. Pun intended. Even though we're supposed to make this mold a little bit more hollow, the liquid is doing what liquid should do, which is falling down. So I feel like it's not worth really starting around the edges and maybe start at the bottom, make your way to the top, and then shine your light immediately. So instead of trying to refill the top again, I'm just going to add my characters and then try to spread it back up top. I'm not even sure where they're supposed to go, but let's put them here. Dory, you can go up here. This is seriously giving me resin vibes. I am loving this. Especially for people who are worried about the toxicity of resin. Something like this is absolutely beginner and young people friendly. There we go. And having to learn to work with time is definitely a resin thing. All right, I'm going to fill up the top and then we're going to go ahead and shine the light again. Now it's time to remove it from the mold, and I don't know how quite to do it. Can I just pop it out? Oh my god. How do I do it? Oh, there we go. Oh no. Slowly, gentle. Okay, this is so sad. So here is the first half. It's not great, but it's not terrible. But considering this kit is actually made for beginners, I'm going to go ahead and make the second half. Oh my god, come on, you can do it. Oh, okay. It's so flexible. Now I'm going to do this for the stand. There we go. So interestingly enough, this material seems to also harden in sunlight. I mean, it is using UV light, this thing, but it's not resin. Throughout the entire manual, it's calling it ink, but it seems to be safe. You can't ingest it, but it's safe. Where's the box? Oh, there's the box. I got it. And from what I can tell on the box, it doesn't say a specific age. It just says that adult supervision is required. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this is probably good for anyone over the age of 7 or anyone who is a beginner. But wait, we are not done. We're going to take this to a whole new level. And so I went ahead and used the what they call ink, let's just call it gel, to seal the two eggshell sides together. And then I also sticked it to the base. I decided to give it a little bit more reinforcement because at this point I'm starting to lose patience. The light on its own that comes in the kit definitely works on its own, but I just wanted to speed up the process. And as you can see, it looks really good. It's not great, it's my first try, but I think for the purpose that it is, and so far, I am so surprised. This is the closest thing to resin that's not resin. At least I don't think so. I mean, it doesn't smell like resin, but it acts like resin. What? And now for the moment of truth. Let's bring in our light, place our project right on top, and let's turn the lights off. This here is partial light. It's already starting to look really nice. All right, let's go, and lights off. Oh my god, that That is cute. That is really cute. I think the intensity of the light really does help. For $13, I really did not expect much. Oh, that is quite the red. And so now, equipped with both knowledge and experience, I figured I'd set out to do a more ambitious mold, which is the dragon mold. It is considered a 5-star difficulty, whereas the aquarium was considered a 2-star difficulty. I figured this way I would have a scope of how much I actually am frustrated with it, or if I do indeed absolutely love it. One of the things that I noticed became quite annoying is the fact that the orange and yellow bottles are really hard to squeeze. So in order to remedy that, I eventually loosened the nozzle and made the hole a little bigger. Otherwise, it's actually quite painful to push out. The other thing that started getting a little annoying is having to hold that flashlight for quite some time. So if you really wanted to get a kit like this, I would personally invest maybe $1 or $2 to get that little lamp that stands on its own. That way it has a 1-minute timer and you don't have to worry about it. Definitely an oopsie over here. I didn't seem to fill that one up, but it's okay, you didn't see anything. And so, although my dragon is pretty wonky, I do have to say it really was fun putting this together. It does have its shortcomings, but I think if you're aware of its shortcomings, at $13.50, it hasn't disappointed me as other crap kits. I mean, look at me. When it comes to smooshins, I paid over $40 for a craft kit like that, and it was, interesting. If you're interested in seeing that video, I will leave it down below as a link in the description box. But here is our dragon on the stand. Let's see with the lights off. And here it is with partial light and complete light off, and it still has a really cool factor. It does look like a crystal. I know it's very wonky, but I mean, if you take a little bit more of your time, it does have playability. Ooh, that red really gets me. As some of you grains may or may not know, I am really picky with my Japanese snacks. I don't like subscription boxes that just throw in dagashi, which is really cheap items that just fill up a box with no value. And so that's why I'm really happy that we are sponsored by Boxu. For those of you who don't know, Boxu is a monthly subscription box of Japanese snacks that are gourmet and premium. I absolutely love the attention to detail when it comes to putting more quality rather than just quantity. In each box, you would get anywhere between 20 to 25 items that are all centered around a theme. As you can see, the box that I have right now is centered around the theme of Moon Festival, also known as Otsukimi. However, as a first-time subscriber, you will get a tasting box, which will give you a variety to have a good feel of what the box is about. And then you will resume with the awesome themes. One of my other favorite things is the cultural guide booklet. Oh my god, I love it so much. Like, I love it so much. That way you get to see where each snack originates from. And as you can see, one of the snacks actually originates from Osaka, which is probably one of my favorite places in Japan. They have really cool people there too. The cultural guidebook also gives full detail on the types of allergens and nutrition guide information, whether it's vegetarian or not. That way it removes the guesswork from you grains, which makes it really easy because then I can share the items in this box with Pat. But for now, let's try some of the snacks without Pat. He doesn't need to know. Lotus and black sugar. Ooh, it smells so good. Hokkaido red bean donuts. Oh, that would be perfect with a tea. Dense and very mild. Kameda curry senbei, which is just curry crackers. Oh, that smells like really strong curry. Oh, that is light and fluffy. Think of your favorite Indian restaurant. This is it. Sweet potato cake. Oh. It really does taste like a roasted sweet potato. Holy carb. Oh my god. And in the price you pay, shipping is free to about 40 different countries. And that includes tracking. So what are you waiting for? Check the link in the description box below and use code NERDYCRAFTER10 for 10% off your own authentic Japanese subscription box, which is close to $44 discount. Thank you, Boxu, for sponsoring this video. Let me know what you grains think. Do you think it's worth it, or do you think it goes
in the trash?
If you want to watch more Japanese craft kit reviews, make sure you check up here. And if you want to watch a video YouTube thinks is just delicious for you, make sure you check down here. Until then, I will see you grains in the next video.